Am I the a-hole for humiliating my father's mistress? My 21 female, father 67 male, basically cheated on my mom 61 female with a girl 24 female. Ever since the whole affair, I have hated my father with a passion since he hurt my mom and disrespected her. And by proxy, he disrespected me. So I basically went no contact with him ever since he has been bombarding me with calls and texts telling me to meet him and his wife. Yeah, he married the basically telling me your stepmom wants to meet you. So to stop this annoying mess, I agreed to come over and meet them in the park. My intention was to tell them I don't want a relationship with them and it's over. I came to meet them on Thursday and he asked why I didn't contact him and that it hurt him. And I said since he cheated, he hurt my mom and disrespected her, so I have no intention of talking to him ever again. We argued about this a while until the mistress stood up and said that I have no right to disrespect my father like this and she is his wife and my mom. Girl, you're 3 years older than her. Shut the actual up. So I said back that she must be joking. How the hell would you parent a 21-year-old when you are 24 years old? Miss Little Homewrecker. So why don't you be a good little and stay at home like a trophy wife? And she cried and my father comforted her and said some words to me and left. That's fire. He then sent texts asking why I'm so mean to her. And I said the same things. I don't respect her. And I honestly couldn't give a shit about you two. And then I said, never speak to me ever again. And then I blocked him. I should have blocked him a long time ago, but I was just sad and I didn't know what he was going to do. So I just want to know if I've gone way too far with how I talked to her. Am I the a-hole? Here's the thing. She wasn't trying to preserve the relationship, so I'm going not the a-hole, bro. If she was for some reason trying to preserve the relationship, then yeah, maybe you're the a-hole, but like, nah, bro, they deserve that. They deserve that. Like, the audacity for your dad just to be like, I just totally disrespected your mom and then married somebody who's 3 years older than you, but like, oh, you should be nice to me. Like, what the okay, there is a probably equally as poorly written edit to this. Edit, I feel like I should add more details here since I made this a bit too vague. So my father is a businessman with a very wealthy family. My mom and dad didn't have the best relationship for most of my life. Like I said, to a commoner, they were more begrudging roommates than an actual married couple. And dealing with the stress of their fights gave me gout due to my coping mechanism of eating a lot and drinking soda. He said he didn't want to bother me since I was in college in another country. So he didn't bother me, but since he saw that I was back in my home country because my number was activated, that is when the bombardment of texts and calls started. I probably made the bombardment seem like it was going on for a long time, but in reality it lasted for 2 days before I caved and responded. The whole divorce ended pretty recently this year, actually, and he married the mistress after 1 month of the divorce proceedings ending. I ain't saying she a gold digger. Chat, finish the sentence if you can. The day in the park, we were arguing, not in a loud voice, and we were decently away from people until I yelled at the mistress loudly. She was crying, and dad was going to comfort her, said some words, and everyone was staring awkwardly at us, and they left. And I just ran away to my car. It was so uncomfortable. Before she stood and said that to me, I was infuriated at her because whenever my dad mentioned my mom being bad as a wife, and as a mother, she would giggle. So yeah, that was infuriating. Edit 2 and mini update. Some people in the comments were saying that I wanted my parents to stay in their toxic relationship, which is false. I actually wanted them to have a divorce. The problem was how they got it because of his cheating. And in my opinion, if a person cheats, they probably never respected their partner, the commitment, and the children that were born out of that relationship. Honestly, pretty good mindset there. So on to the mini update, I guess. So the mistress got my phone number. I didn't have her phone number. Guess dad just gave it to her and messaged me some insane trying disciplining me through text on how I shouldn't disrespect her and my dad and I should know my place, and some disrespect towards my mom being a bad wife and mom. I blocked her immediately after I found her messages on my phone. But now I know that they met when she was 19 in a coffee shop when she was a barista. She tried to tell it like an epic love story, but personally, I just think this is weird as f. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, I would not be able to my parent if I knew that they basically groomed a person who is straight out of high school. Ew, bro. Like, she's the reason that some old guys are confident at saying weird to young girls.